And welcome. Buenas noches. ¿Qué onda, mi gente? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and happy Monday. Feliz lunes.
Hello, hello.
How's everybody doing?
We're all doing great, brother. How are you?
I'm great. How are you, Yanira?
It's Monday. What can I say?
Right. Happy Monday, everyone. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. If this is your first time, thank you for supporting, and welcome. If you're a regular here, thank you for supporting as well. My name is Nelson,
My name is Freddy.
My name's Yanira.
and we are LatinoLandia _podcast. If you've not been here, let me tell you a little why we started the podcast. So, as everybody knows, there's a lot of Latinos in the United States, and we just want to give more voices out there. We want to be some positive influence in here, right?
Of course.
And we're going to be talking about several things, and you guys will be part of this show. So, why LatinoLandia?
Well, LatinoLandia is a virtual video podcast where you, our viewers, can actually interact with us, play games, and if you have disagreements with Nelson, you can definitely chime in. But as Latinos, what do we like to do? We like to involve you in our culture, in our religion, in our food, parties, everything. And that's exactly what we're doing here. But how are we doing that? Nelson?
So, guys, as you can see, you guys are all bubbles there. That means we want you guys to be part of the show. If you have questions, you want to send us emojis, you want to give us some statements about the topics that we're going to be talking about, let us know. And guess what? We're playing games as well. So we want you to be part of this podcast. You, the audience, are very important to us.
Now, the thing about, Latinos, ¿qué hacemos? En nuestras conversaciones, in our conversations, what we do, we make it spicy. If it's a bland conversation, that we don't like that. We want some sazon, we want some cheese meat, we want some, we want that beat, we want to bite into it.
Right,
And that's exactly what we're doing with this. We want to make it controversial, we want to make it fun, but everything that we say and do will come from our Latinos perspective,
Right, and like Frey said, let's have some fun. But before we show you something, we want to talk to you about our sponsor, our first sponsor today. Her name is Jasmine T, and follow her on Etsy. And today we'll be raffling Disneyland ears. Hey,
Look at this.
Look at this. This is pretty nice, right? So my Disneyland ears, if you can see, there's a Guatemalan flag. Yanira, what do you have?
Guatemala.
As well, and Freddie?
México y El Salvador, el pulgarcito de Centroamérica.
The Trifler.
All right, guys. So at the end of the show, we'll be raffling Disneyland ears. Follow her on Etsy, and she customizes Disneyland ears, T-shirts, whatever you name it. Hit her up, and thank you once again.
Anything. She
Anything.
does. Yeah, she customizes anything.
All right. So let's get started. Let's play 100 Latinos said. Ooh.
Oh, we went to another stage again.
All right. Welcome, guys. All right. So, as if you were not here on the first last week's episode, Team Freddy, Team Nelson, and before we pick sides, any bets today?
Yeah. I feel like I want to see you sing.
You want to see me sing?
Yeah.
I want you to. Okay. Picture this: Freddy dancing and singing in a tutu with his new Disneyland ears in the corner of 22nd Vermont.
Yeah.
Loser?
Yeah. In front of
Traffic, you name
Yeah.
it. All right. This Friday, once again, guys, if you have not followed our Instagram, go ahead and follow our Instagram at LatinoLandia _podcast and join us live. Ready?
on Friday.
All right.
All right.
Deal, man.
Deal's a deal.
All right. So we need a couple of participants. You want to be in Team Nelson? Go to your right, I believe. If you want to be part of and help Freddie lose, be on his left.
We're taking this one. And
All
this one's going to be nice.
All right, let's see. I know my volunteers are Maggie and Kiki once again. We want to run it back.
All right.
All right. So George is technically part of Freddie's team. He will be part of this.
There
So
you go.
our host for today in 100 Latino said will be our third co-host, our special co-host. We like to call her the conscious because she'll beat us up once in a while.
The one and only.
Yanira. And Yanira would explain the rules and take it away.
Okay, here we go. So It's basically como el programa 100 Latinos dijeron, if you guys haven't checked it out. First question is 1 point. Second question is double the points. Third question is triple the points. And then we have the final last question will be 100 points. We're going to have both host with the buzzer. Whoever gets it first and has the highest score will take that round. If Freddy or Nelson gets the first question, which is higher than whatever the other host says, then he will take that round. Clear? Questions?
We
Doing
got
my
it.
stretches.
I'm just taking out too. We're
All
ready.
right.
You
All right,
sure?
gang.
All right, baby.
Nelson, I have a quick question for you.
Go for it.
How's your stomach?
Feeling bad. Trust me. I do not want you guys to ever eat a habanero. Trust me. No one should. But it's there.
Well, you survived por lo que veo.
Yeah, everything came out perfectly in the morning the next day. Let me
Una
just tell you this.
limpieza.
Yeah.
Es lo
Una
que hizo
limpieza.
Profunda.
Exactly.
Okay. Here
Ready.
we go.
Here we go.
We have everybody. Okay. Round 1. Le preguntamos a 100 latinos cuáles son unos pláticos típicos de México. Freddy.
All right. Tacos.
Tacos. Okay. It's tacos up there.
Ooh, number one, too.
One.
Uh,
Okay.
Let's go, George.
Caesar, he skipped
Well,
you.
Caesar's number 1.
Oh, sorry.
Caesar, he skipped you already. See your alliances, Caesar?
I was saving the best.
Freddy's too excited.
I was saving the best.
Calmado,
All right,
Freddy,
Caesar,
calmado.
let's do it, baby. There you go.
All right. So who's going first? Caesar?
Caesar,
Caesar.
¿cuáles son unos platos típicos de México?
Enchiladas.
Say it one more time.
Enchiladas.
Enchiladas. Do we have enchiladas up there? Oh, okay. That was number 5. George, le preguntamos a 100 latinos, ¿cuáles son unos pláticos típicos de México?
All right.
Freddy, we'll have you go ahead and
Fill in right now.
All right. Nachos.
nachos. Is nachos up there? First
Really?
one. Okay.
Caesar.
César, ¿cuáles son unos pláticos típicos de México?
Burritos.
Burritos. Do we have burritos up there? Ooh, what? Okay.
All right,
All right.
Maggie and Kiki, if you have an answer, let me
Ne-
know by an emoji.
Nelson, get ready to steal the game.
All right. Let's go with carne asada.
Is carne asada up there?
Okay, something's wrong with those.
I don't know about those that ear. You know that what is it? The left side.
All right.
Okay,
I'm gonna
Nelson,
let
to
the
steal
lady-
those points.
Maggie or Kiki, who wants to go on?
I'm gonna ask one more time. ¿Cuáles son unos platos típicos de México?
All right, Kiki, since you did the emoji, go ahead.
Menudo.
Menudo. For the steal, is menudo up there? Okay, let's see. So Freddy got 39 points. Let's see number 2. What was number 2? Number 2 is mole.
All right, mole, that's true.
Listen
Okay.
to the question. That's the question is, ¿cuáles son unos platos típicos de México?
Correcto,
Platos.
correcto.
Number 3. ¿Qué dijeron 100 latinos? Pozole.
Meh.
I had these.
Puras fallas. Where's that? Where's it?
Puras fallas. Puras fallas.
Okay, number 4. ¿Qué dijeron 100 latinos? Tamales.
Tamales, yes.
Okay.
Meh.
And number 6? Birria.
Birria.
Okay, so
Te he
Freddy
fallado
got
mi
39
México.
points.
Te he fallado, mi México lindo.
All right.
All right, round 2, guys.
This is double points. El doble. Okay, Nelson, you can catch up.
Yep.
All right. La pregunta que le preguntamos a 100 latinos es, ¿cuáles son unos platos famosos de Guatemala? The buzzer.
Platos famosos.
Freddy.
Sopa de gallina. O
Okay.
caldo de gallina.
Caldo de gallina. Do we have the one up there? Cien latinas dijeron caldo de gallina.
It's like soup. Soup. Right?
Yeah. And Nelson?
No. Wait.
Uh,
That was my team, though?
No, you lost.
You
You
didn't get
didn't
it.
get it right.
Oh. Sorry.
Repeat the
Uy,
question one
uy,
more time.
uy. ¿Cuáles son unos platos famosos de Guatemala?
Huevos con frijoles.
Es huevos con frijoles up there.
No.
Freddy, you get to go again.
Well, his team though.
Plátanos.
Yes, Cesar.
Oh,
Cesar
Cesar,
gets
yeah.
to go.
Cesar, you there?
César, le preguntamos a 100 latinos, ¿cuáles son unos platos famosos de Guatemala?
Cesar?
Plátanos. Like
Plátanos. Do we have plátanos up there?
Oh,
Nelson's team, Maggie.
Maggie.
Le preguntamos a 100 latinos, ¿cuáles son unos platos famosos de Guatemala?
Tamales.
Tamales. Do we have tamales up there? Yes. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. So, Freddie, George, you have the right to try it to see if you get a higher score. So, ¿cuáles son unos platos famosos de Guatemala? George? Dun, 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 dun. You got 3 seconds. 2, 1. Okay, Nelson's team's taking this one. Kiki, ¿cuáles son unos platos famosos de Guatemala?
Chuchitos.
Chuchitos.
She took
Ooh,
my
that
pen.
sounds fire right now. Do we have chuchitos up there? Yes, number 3. Nelson, ¿cuáles son unos platos famosos de Guatemala?
I'm gonna say chucos, hot dogs.
Chucos, conocidos como hot dogs. Tenemos perros calientes. Maggie, le preguntamos a 100 latinos, ¿cuáles son unos platos famosos de Guatemala?
I'm gonna say garnachas.
Garnachas.
Garnachas. Do we have garnachas up there? Ooh, Freddy, get ready. You can steal this one. Remember, this game's double points.
All right.
Kiki, le preguntamos a 100 latinos, ¿cuáles son unos platos famosos de Guatemala?
Caquic.
What did you say?
Can you repeat that again?
Sorry.
Caquic.
What did you say, Kiki?
Kaki.
Kaki.
Kaki? I think kaki, isn't kaki a drink? Oh. Okay, ready. Kaki is up there. No. Freddy for the steal. Double point. ¿Cuáles son unos platos famosos de Guatemala?
It's either,
You can only pick one, buddy.
I know the word. Pan con chumpe o pan con pavo.
Is pan con pavo up there? I can see Caesar already.
Whoever came up with these questions really.
Nelson, you take those points. All right, number 1. What was number 1? What a disappointment, by the way. I gotta say.
Yeah.
Pepian. That's the. Oh, man, Pepian's fire. Nelson, really?
Yeah, I don't eat that a lot.
Okay, number 2. ¿Cuál era el número 2? Baches. You don't know what baches is either?
Yeah, I do.
I
Yeah, I
was
can see
But I
the
don't know.
disappointment in
Yes, yes.
your face. Number 4. Hilachas.
Nope.
Wait till you get home, Nelson. Number 5. Fiambre. You know what fiambre is?
Not that one.
Okay, bueno. All right, we're gonna go to round 3. So this is triple the points. Y le preguntamos a 100 latinos. Get your buzzers ready. ¿Cuáles son unas de las tradiciones típicas que celebran los hispanos? Freddy's on a roll today.
Oh, I just drew a blank. Can you repeat the question again, please?
Sure. ¿Cuáles son unas de las tradiciones típicas que celebran los hispanos?
El Día de la Virgen.
El Día de la Virgen. Do we have El Día de la Virgen up there? No. Nelson, you can go ahead and give it a try.
Dia de las Madres.
Día de las Madres. Do we have Día de las Madres up there? No. Freddy, go ahead and give it a try. ¿Cuáles son unas de las tradiciones típicas que celebran los hispanos?
Día de los Muertos.
Día de los Muertos. Sorry. Is Día de los Muertos up there? Number 1.
All right.
This is your game, Freddy. César.
Caesar.
Le preguntamos a 100 latinos, ¿cuáles son unas de las tradiciones típicas que celebran los hispanos?
Navidad, Christmas.
Navidad. Do we have Navidad, Christmas up there? George. Le preguntamos a 100 latinos, ¿cuáles son unas de las tradiciones típicas que celebran los hispanos? 3 seconds.
No baño.
Or
Time's up.
All right.
All right, Freddy. Nelson, be ready.
5 de Mayo.
5 de Mayo. Do we have
Or Cinco de Drinko.
5 de Mayo up there? Nelson. Remember, this is triple.
All right. Well, repeat the question, and ladies, help me out here.
Ustedes lo piensan mucho por eso. Jeez. ¿Cuáles son unas de las tradiciones típicas que celebran los hispanos?
I would say Easter.
Is Easter up there? Those are Freddy's points. Here we go. Le preguntamos a 100 latinos. ¿Cuáles son unas de las tradiciones típicas que celebran los hispanos? Number 2 is Día de los Reyes. I'm telling you. Number 3. Día de la Calendaria. Number 4. Día de la Independencia. Everybody celebrates that? No?
We're going to talk to the host after the show.
Mwah, mwah, mwah. Okay.
All right. I think Freddie won on this one. Yeah, it's rigged. We know. Thank you, guys.
Freddy.
We're rigged. All right, guys. So just remember that at the end of the show, we will be sponsoring Jasmine T once again at Etsy. This Disneyland ears once
Ears
again.
right here, baby.
She could do shirts, customized shirts, and ears. So
Thank you,
let's
team.
get into the topic, guys. You ready, guys?
Yep.
All right. So we did a quick survey, and we were asking, can women and men be friends after a breakup? And the polls, 51%, the majority of women said yes. A few men said yes, but the majority of women said, yeah, they could be friends after a breakup. The other 49%, it was very split down the line. Half of the men said no, and half of the women said no as well. So, what do you guys think? Freddie?
Can you be friends with your ex?
Yes.
I am torn between that because I do have friends who are friends with their ex, and that's all great. But in honesty, if we're going to be talking about the Latino culture, that really doesn't happen, and that's a big no.
Okay.
And yeah, because it's just more drama, just waiting to happen. So there's how can you have that scenario happen?
All right. Well, here's the thing. I was really divided about this question. I was like 50-50, yes or no. Have I been friends with exes before? Yeah. But at the end of the day, they were really more not as friends. So I'm going to say no. You cannot be friends with your exes.
Those
I-
are called friends with benefits.
All
Yeah,
right.
pretty much.
Pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Look, there's a couple things, and it depends on the situation, right? Some breakups are nice and easy, some are pretty nasty. But at the end of the day, regardless if they were nice or bad, guess what? It's still a reminder of that you were not chosen.
Yeah.
It's a constant reminder to say, hey, am I the backup plan? Because if the woman breaks up with me, okay, that's fine. In the fantasy land, cool. Hey, I am the friend now.
Of
But
course.
go ahead.
I feel that like if once, let's say your girl breaks up with you, right? And she's like, oh, like, but let's still be friends. But I'm gonna start dating some other people.
Okay.
That to me sounds like you're the safety net if something goes sour.
Right.
Then she can fall back on you just in case, right? Or you're basically the training wheels to try to hold her up while she learns how to, no pun intended, ride the bike again.
Right. So she has you as a backup plan. Do you really want to be the backup plan? And let's say it's the other way around. I break up with them. Most of the time, just my experiences, the women wanted to be my friends. But I only said yes because I was trying to be nice.
Yeah.
Because it's a breakup. You're doing the punishment, right? So, like I said, at the end of the day, I don't want to pretend that I'm nice. I don't want to be second choice because that's why I said, hey, you can't be friends with exes, right? So, why do women say yes?
I guess it depends on the type of women who agree to it.
Okay.
I don't know many that would. I just know a couple that, probably two or three, but that's because if women say it, it's because they have a kid together with their ex.
So there was a circumstance, right?
Yeah.
All right. What would you do if you break up, you were friends, great, whatever, right? Then you're in a new relationship. One, do you tell that person that one of your BFFs is your ex? And two, what would you do if they tell you you can't see that person no more?
Well, look, the thing is that like if you're getting into a new relationship, relationships only work if there is communication.
Okay.
And if the first thing you do is hide that from them, then you're already starting on the wrong foot. No?
All right. Luis Gonzalez says, se llama Plan B. We agree. Continue.
Yeah. And so, so it's like, what was your second question again?
If your current situation tells you you know what, I don't want you to see your old friend or your ex, what would you say?
Well, you have to respect that, because you're building that new relationship, that new intimate relationship, and you don't want to create some type of chaos or uncertainty for your new partner.
Okay.
So why, like, if your partner broke up with you, it meant that she couldn't make it work or you couldn't make it work then. So why are you going to try now to make it work as friends when it really wasn't working, when you guys were more intimate, more connection, if you may?
Right.
So why continue to do that? And why are you going to put your new partner through something like that?
And guys, remember, if you want to chime in, let us know, or do in the group chat. If you want to give us a statement or have a question for one of us. Right. So again, you're in a new situation. You were having a best friend, or your ex is one of your friends, and your new one tells you don't see them. Right.
Yeah.
You got to respect that. And again, it's a reminder why you cannot stay friends with them, because moving forward, guess what happens? Your ex gets another girlfriend or boyfriend. She moves on, or he moves
Yeah.
on. You, with your current situation, guess what? You got to move on as well, right?
Of course.
So I don't understand why women keep saying, "Oh yeah, we could be friends."
Pero ustedes dicen que sí.
Why do we say that? Why do we say that?
I don't know why.
Well, we say that for example, we say that if the girl breaks up with us,
Right.
Because we still love you, we still want to be with you, and if you tell us like, oh, like
Aw.
let's be friends, you're like, oh, I still have a chance. I can redeem you somehow, some way.
It happens. I mean,
But you're going to get hurt.
It's a chance willing to take. when a brother is hurting because the girl left him, and she's willing to leave that door slightly open. You're like, oh, let me spiff up here and let me go get try to get you back, girl.
But that's the reason. Why would you want to put yourself in that position, anyways?
Some guys do, some guys don't. Some guys will be like,
Les gusta
moving on.
sufrir, that's why.
Let's see. Caesar said, "There's a saying: donde hubo fuego, cenizas quedan." Translate that in English is where there was fire, ashes are there.
There
There's
will
ashes.
be ashes.
There
yeah.
will be ashes. There you go.
You get burnt.
You get burned, right? So, look, there are certain situations where you do remain friends with your ex, or at least not friends, but associates, what I would call them. If you do have a kid, where there's got to be some type of communication, where how to deal with the kid, right?
Yeah.
So you gotta be at least mature enough.
Oh yeah, it has to have a level of maturity. But actually, now that we're saying this, do you think that Johnny Depp and Amber Heard are going to remain friends after this?
No, 100 aren't. Have you seen that case?
Oh, dude, that's something interesting. There might be a chance there, but we'll see.
There's a meme that says, after this trial, Johnny Depp's going to tell her, you tried to catch Jack Sparrow, but you still couldn't.
Right. All right. Paulina has a comment. I have a comment. Go for it, Paulina.
Paulina.
Can you hear me?
There you go.
Welcome.
Hello, hello. So, I have friends that are my exes.
Ooh.
I'm
All right.
Happily married,
Okay.
and I think it takes maturity. And definitely, you have to give each other healing time before the friendship. I believe a relationship starts being friends. And during the dating stages or the boyfriend stages, yeah, or during the breakup, there's hurting. But if you give each other time to heal, then you can resume as being 100% friends. What's left in the past is left in the past. But it takes maturity from both, from your partner and from yourself, I believe, to be friends with exes.
Um. Well, yeah. I mean, I there's certain exceptions, correct? Where you can be friends with them, and I agree with you. There's got to be some time, even with my exes. Like I probably haven't even seen them over for like what 8, 10 years. It's because of social media that we reconnected, and yeah, we say hi in there, but we really haven't bonded. We haven't gone out to a drink or dinner. So would that be my friend? It's someone I know, someone that was in my history, right? So let's define friendship. Do you go out with those people still, or are you respect it because you're
I actually do. I don't do it every Friday. Maybe
right?
once a year, we'll meet up for a drink just to catch up with how life is. This person, they have their own family. I have my own family. But I think there's great friendships that you can find sometimes. But again, you have to have the maturity level and the confident and I think the from your partner too, you have to have that maturity and secure, like feel confident that you're not out there. You have your partner and you respect them.
If your partner will tell you don't go out with them, you respect that as well.
Okay, so
I'm
I think you have to establish that since the very beginning. You gotta,
beginning.
like they say, you gotta
Okay.
nip it. Like you gotta
Right.
up front when you meet it, you say, "Look, these are my friends. Maybe this one was like you gotta be honest about it. Like come clean, clean.
From
Okay,
the
these
beginning,
are
right?
my
You have to be
Be
friends.
honest.
honest.
Yeah, since the very beginning, you have to be honest and transparent if you want to establish that friendship or could keep that friendship. But if you're hiding it since the very beginning, then you're starting off in the wrong foot.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, once you start hiding things from the get go, it doesn't work. And then because I got away with this one thing, then I get away with this other thing, and it becomes, it
Yeah.
just grows, and so you have to establish that. Some guys won't like that, and if that's established first, they might tell you just, hey, this is not going to work out for me, and that's it. They walk away, and nothing really happens. You have to respect that. You have to respect that mentality as well. If that person doesn't want to deal with that type of drama or anything like that, they walk away. That's fine, perfectly fine.
All right. Caesar has a comment. He said, "Partner has to have trust." Right? We agree. Like Paulina said, we have to be honest and have to have some trust, right, with both of each other. Read what Jorge said.
So George is saying that it is complicated. When I was with my ex, they don't like the idea of me being with a friend or someone different of
a different sex.
I never had a relationship with my friend. Sorry, I'm reading it sideways here. But I had.
You need some help? I'll go ahead and help you out.
Yeah.
He says, you sure?
Oh, actually, go for it. Because I'm reading it here sideways.
Okay, so he said, it is complicated when I was with my ex, didn't like the idea of me being a friend of someone of a different sex. I never had a relationship with my friend, but I had to be okay with her being friends with her ex. Ooh, okay.
Any?
Awesome.
Let me see it. Look, any situation. Okay, when you enter a relationship, it's because you realize that it's over, right? For whatever reason, it could be good or bad. So if you bring that partner or you continue to see that partner, things can get complicated. So why bring that up with you, right?
Yeah.
You ended a relationship for whatever reason. So you sometimes have to move on. Even though it sounds bad, yes, I know that person's a nice person, but you have to move on and detach yourself because in the future, more problems can exist, regardless of what they are,
Yeah.
So what would you say if you're friends with your ex and they want to say, hey, can I start seeing you again? That could happen, right?
Yeah. You never know. It's a safety net that I said that they build. And so let's say let's say you go on a couple of dates and a lot of them turn sour, but you remember that, hey, like your ex who's now your friend, you're like, I actually had fun with her, and you start trying to hang out with her again. That might happen. That's another, again, that's, you're leaving that open door.
And are you being fair to the partner, for your future partner anyways?
I think it's just a fantasy that some women want to live in, that think that they can be friends with their ex having a new booty. It's like, you can't do that. Just, again, como dijiste, there's just problems left and right. Because something happens in your first relationship, and who are you going to go with? You're going to go to your ex, and what's going to happen?
The first moment there's a sign, right? There's the first moment
yeah.
there's a sign, and your safety net is
Your ex.
your ex.
Yeah. Actually, I was reading something the other day where like, it says like, no, it's not okay to go, to be friends with your ex, because what happens with the scenario, you're friends with your ex, but then you find out that your ex was actually in love with one of your best friends. And then, but you're supposed to be, okay with that. And it's like that you're that safety net there. You're like, I want you to still be my friend while I'm hooking up with your friend. And so it's like, it doesn't work that way. You need to cut ties and let her do her own thing. And that's it.
Yeah, because you're going into a new relationship. You want to start fresh. Paulina said, have time to heal. So whoever's healing has to detach themselves, right? So to be fair to your new partner, you can't be constant reminder, hey, how are you with your exes? You have to move on. For me, example, my exes, I haven't seen them, like I said, over 8 or 10 years. Now when we say, like, my birthday was about a week ago, right? They say happy birthday. I'm like, oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. But I have not seen them for a long time. And I'm pretty sure they've moved on and they've gone with other partners. And we're all happy together. But it took number of years for me to be like, hey,
And when something like that happens, I believe that it's obviously a fresh start, but it's also time for growth, because there's self-reflection. You see what you did wrong or what you did. First, you have to analyze yourself and say, hey, this is what I didn't bring to the table. I wasn't doing this correctly. The next time around, I'm going to do this. So I guess when you break up, and that's it. Not hold each other's hand and be like, oh, we're going to be friends and try to figure this one out
all
later.
right. The moderator painted a scenario, and here it is. Your ex significant other buys you premium tickets to an LAFC game or something expensive as a gift. All right. So let's say your ex buys you something expensive. LAFC, we know we're biased here in this group. Before your unexpected breakup, what do? Do you accept them?
Hell yeah.
So guys, you tell us, do you accept the gift?
I'll take any gift.
Any gift, regardless?
You're next.
Would you feel guilty?
Why?
Because
your
you're about to
money.
break up. Yeah.
No, he's giving me stuff, right?
But you wouldn't feel obligated to hang out with him?
No, you're giving it to me.
All right. That's a woman there.
You wouldn't take it?
I would. I'm not going to lie. I would. But there's part of me where I'll be like, damn. You know, like you kind of, I'll get you.
You feel like obligated.
obligated of something, right?
But you see, you're saying it right now because it's a gift. But because it's LAFC, you're like, all right, I'll go.
right. But don't you think that like you're leading that person on anyways? Would you feel guilty of that? Like,
If she hurt you, you would feel guilty.
no, I mean not necessarily. But
You see, so it depends on the scenario. It depends on how we break up.
so if it was a nice clean breakup, I broke up with her. I'm moving on. She still gets me premium seats to the Lakers now. She upgraded, right? Wouldn't I feel obligated that I'm like leading her on?
You're
if I
like, I'm
accept it?
fancy now. Hey,
Yeah, we are.
All right. So how about this? Let's say she breaks up with you. She goes with this hunk, and then she gets you tickets, and she's like, you know something, go enjoy yourself out of like your game. You're probably gonna try to pick the hottest chick you can find, and say, hey, I went with this girl, and you're gonna blast it on Instagram. You're gonna put it on LatinoLandia podcast.
Right.
Paulina's too nice. She says she'll give him back.
Paulina, why would you give him back? You just said you have friends. So you told me literally that you have friends, right? Who are your exes. So if all of a sudden they give you nice second row B 8-9 to the LAFC tickets, you wouldn't take them? And they're your
No.
exes and your friends. Why?
Yes, but okay, but the scenario is you're breaking up, right? It's like I see this like an engagement ring. Let's say somebody gave me an engagement ring and I decide not to marry that person. I will return the ring.
All
Same
right.
same concept with the same concept with this premium tickets. I'm pretty sure then they cost a pretty penny. So I will see it more like, look, thank you, but you can take it back and take whoever you're gonna date next or something. I just wouldn't. I don't know.
All right. I'll put it this way. I'll make it more complicated for you. So there's always a
Okay.
debate. Let's say you're engaged, right? We always know this question too. You're engaged, and whatever reason, there's a breakup. Do you give the engagement back, the ring back? Yes or no?
I would. I would.
You would.
Some of the girls would just
I don't
pawn that
keep-
thing.
I
dude.
wouldn't keep it.
You wouldn't keep it.
No, no.
What if it was
because you know
him who
what?
broke up? What if it was him that broke up with you, not you?
Question.
It's
Did J-Lo
still,
ever
it
get-
belongs to him because he was the one who spent the money. It would remind me of him. What would I need it for?
To pawn
I
it.
don't know. It's just me.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you say, why would I need something to remind you of? So if you're still with your exes, they're reminding you of who they are and those of the wonderful qualities they brought in the past. It's the same thing as a gift. You're telling me you'll give back the ring. Great. But you're
Yes,
still with
I-
friends who kind of
Okay,
remind you of
after
why
the
you dated
healing
them.
Period, wait, no. But after the healing period, you go out, but you talk about friends. You no longer touch the relationship. You talk about the present.
All right.
But
So,
there's always
yeah.
something that reminds you of that previous relationship, no? Something nice that they do or something they say or something, no?
Right. Yeah, you're right. Like the way you grew in that relationship, the
Mm-hmm.
way
Right.
you learned, or how it made you a better person, or
Correct.
what you can take. You know.
Now,
Yeah,
All right, hold on.
quick question. Quick question.
Before we
guys.
continue, let's read some comments here. Caesar said, I had to say LAFC. I guess so. Paulina said, I'll give it back. Maggie says, if they bought it before the breakup, I will take them too. So Maggie says she will take them. Kiara said, you didn't ask them to buy them.
That's right, you see?
Anna said, I wouldn't take them if they tried to give it back after the breakup. Caesar said, a gift is a gift. Wendy said, It's a gift, so why not take them? Caesar continues, said, an engagement ring is a commitment. Caesar said tickets are not. Maggie said yes, and Wendy said if it ended, good. All right. What was your comment?
Question, and I wonder now that we're talking about engagement rings and stuff like that. Did J Lo ever give back her 7 rings? Or-
She has more rings than
Tom
what is
Brady.
it?
Why do you think he came back?
That's
He
why
came
he
out of
came back.
retirement because he's like, J Lo has more rings than me. Gotta put myself in there.
Right. So, is it right that J Lo kept all rings? I'm pretty sure she kept them. And one for each ring finger, you know.
She goes to what is it, the Oscars or something like that? She wearing all the rings like all the football players.
Right. All right. Any more? Wendy is laughing. Jasmine is laughing. Luis says she has a
She has a
collection. Right. So there is a collection, guys.
Oh, J-Lo.
Oh, J-Lo. All right. So any final comments before we continue the raffle? Anybody else wants to chime in this topic? Can you remain friends after a breakup? Before our final thoughts.
I say
Anybody?
no.
You say no? Final?
No.
Any reason?
Just you need that healing process, like Paulina said. You can put in your head, yeah, we can be just friends, but if it's fresh, it's gonna get you jealous. Her going on a date, he's going on a date. Come on now, Latina women are crazy.
We do agree with that.
Yeah. I say it depends, right? So it first has to be healing process, and then it's the level of maturity. It has to be a super high level of maturity. But then also in most cases it's because you have a child involved. Like we all know Dwayne The Rock Johnson and his business partner Danny Garcia. Hey, they are exes. They were married and stuff. Now they're this power X couple, if you may. They have all these companies going, all these movies happening, but that's because they are mature and have an understanding and have had a kid together. And guess what? Look, it happened. Not saying that it's not for everyone, but in most cases, it's not probably the appropriate thing to do.
And my vote is a no. Eventually, you got to pick a team. And that's the final thought. Meaning, hey, I moved on. Yes, you were nice. Yes, you were great. But at the end, I'm choosing to go to a different stadium. I'm choosing to bat somewhere else. I'm choosing another side. And not to create no more problems for anybody, I would say no. Now, can we see each other once a year? Maybe. Hypothetical, yes, because anything's possible. But at the end of the day, my new relationship is the new team that I'm batting for. So,
And all gifts are welcome, right?
right. So I have to accept it for what it is. And so I'm going to say no at the end of the day. All right, I'm going to read one more comment before we do the raffle, guys. And Wendy said, I said yes. You can heal and eventually be friends. My ex and I are good friends, and my current spouse is good friends with him. So yes, things ended for a reason. We accepted differences and moved on as adults. But everyone is different, though. Right. So there's different stages in life. Like I said, Paulina, it works for her. Great. Wendy, that scenario worked for you. But like I said, there are some exceptions. And at the end of the day, like I said, you want some peace. We're growing up. Your circle gets smaller. You choose a side. You can't always be in the middle. And if in a fantasy land, things will work out, everybody gets along. But we know it doesn't happen that way. So always be respectful to your exes, your other partners. And the reason you ended a relationship was because you wanted something else. And that's reality. Okay, guys. So thank you for joining us. We're about to do the raffle. Once again, look at these Disneyland tickets. I mean, ears.
Boy. Ya estás.
Yeah, I know. I was about to pay them too.
Ooh.
I can't wait till you get home.
So,
You quiero saber.
Jasmine T, follow her on Etsy. Once again, she does customized shirts and Disneyland ears as well. Freddy, what are you wearing once again?
México y El Salvador. Vamos, vamos.
Yanira, what are you wearing?
Mine are chapines.
And I'm a Chapin too, so they're actually
Yeah, but
great.
you were a disappointment today, so.
I know, it happens. Life moves on though. All right, guys, so we're about to raffle them. Follow her on Etsy, guys. There's a picture. And we're about to do the raffle. All right, as everybody's there, And hopefully it's somebody with them. Maggie.
More chat.
Hey, more
chat.
happiness.
Hey,
Hey, hey. I know what you want, Maggie. All right. Once again, I really thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm sure I speak for the group as well. Thank you for supporting us. This is episode 4. I promise you we'll continue to do better and better every week. Thank you for your ideas. Thank you for your messages. If you're not following us on Instagram, follow us LatinoLandia _podcast. If you're not following or subscribing to our YouTube channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Like and comment and send notifications. We really appreciate it. Anything I forgot, guys?
I did see a comment that said, Freddie, how much are you paying the what is it called for
The moderators?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
moderators.
Oh no, it's called winning.
We'll have a discussion with the
But
moderators
remember,
later.
remember, guys, to tune in on Friday with LatinoLandia to see my buddy here.
We haven't
Tutu.
decided,
Here's-
but we'll give you a verdict on Instagram tomorrow. I promise you guys. But thank you guys, and once again, good with the credits.